Got into contract. Praise the Lord, praise the Lord. Now what? Oh my gosh, what's next, right? I'm going to show you. So on dot loop right now, and you can find this through your loop, but in your loop, you're going to go up to add a document, and then you're going to go to templates. I'm going to guide you through this quickly here. You can go to Columbus Realtors and then click search time. There we go. TIM. You just have to punch in a couple letters there. Transaction timeline. Cool. You'll click that and you'll add that to your loop. For this practice, I'm just going to show you what it looks like. What we're doing here is we're going to send our clients a transaction timeline. Now, why is that important? Because you're a great communicator. That's what you're getting paid to do here, is keep things lined up, and you're going to make sure that you hit your marks with every single deadline. So what you'll use the contract as a reference for all these timelines, okay? So from closing date, which you should have placed on the contract, you won't know the time at this point, but you will know the sales price. You'll know the address. You'll know the seller's name, and you're going to be the buyer's name or the seller's name, whatever. Seller's agent will either be you or the other party. Go ahead and put all their information in here. It's just going to make your job a little bit easier in the near future as you have to track down folks. I would also encourage you, anybody you co-op with, we call it co-op, anybody you do a deal with, go ahead and put them in your phone as a contact. It's just so you have easy access. You always know who you're talking to, and especially if you get a call, you want to know who you're talking to before you answer to know how to prep mentally. Go ahead and put your information in here as well, because when you're done with this, you're actually going to send this to the title company, the lender, and the other side to make sure that everyone knows what we're doing and we're on the same page. Title company, now if you're the listing agent, you will decide who the title company is. If you have questions on who to use, I've got a couple of resources that I can give you, but otherwise put their contact information in here. Now, if you're the listing agent, as soon as you're done with this, you're going to send the contract along with this timeline to the title company. Super important. If you're the buyer's agent and you're helping the buyer, you're going to take this information and send it along with the contract to the lender. So each respective party can get started on their work. Cool? Attorney, that's typically left blank unless you are using an attorney. So deadlines, complete by date and date done. Well, certain things here are going to be done already. So contract acceptance date, well, that's already done because you're in contract. Otherwise, you wouldn't be filling this out. So you'll fill these things out. Other contingencies, let's say that there's a home sale contingency that needs to be done by X date. You're going to write that in there along with the date that it needs to be complete by. Earnest money, all this stuff is very self-explanatory and it comes directly from the purchase contract. So if you have questions on this stuff, just refer there. Super simple. Cool? Let's see if there's anything else you need to know here. Loan commitment to the seller is typically 25 days. Inspection period is typically 7 days. Now that can change, whatever you determine. Agreement to remedy period is typically 3 days. You'll type these numbers in here, then you'll plot them out on complete buy. This is your roadmap to success for this transaction. In order for everything to land on time, you're going to want to be ahead of the schedule on every single one of these lines. Ahead of the schedule, not meeting the deadline, beating the deadline every single time. Don't be like me. My very first transaction, I didn't know what to do, and I missed the inspection remedy period, and I looked like a fool. Walkthrough is typically 2 days, closing date, and then possession, whatever that looks like. So this is pretty simple, guys. You're going to find that timeline, you're going to put it in your actual loop, and then you're going to share it with your respective parties. So your clients, to keep them abreast of what's happening. And then also, if you're, again, the listing agent, you're going to send it to the title company that you select. If you're the buyer's agent, you're going to send it to the lender, which your folks have likely selected. Cool? Keep in touch. Let me know if you have any questions. Like and subscribe down below because I want you to keep up with all my posts so that you know what you're doing. Cool? Talk to y'all later.